Let me make sure that's focused. All right. I've got pictures of these that I'll insert too. So I wanted to get one of the pun gnomes. And you may have seen the pun gnomes in my Halloween montage that I did. But they had like a whole bunch of these with little signs that had little gnome puns on them. So this says, friend, no matter what. And I loved that. I thought it was so cute. He's holding like a little hedgehog. And I will insert pictures that are like, you know, maybe better lighting and like taken with my back camera that's better and stuff. But I wanted to show these to you guys. And I got these at Frankenmuth at, there's a little shop there. Let me see if, oh, the Enchanted Forest. So there's a little shop there called the Enchanted Forest. But I did look these up. Like this one in particular is Crystal Expressions Ganz, G-A-N-Z. And I looked it up and there are other places that sell these online. They're like a wholesaler, so you can't buy directly from them, but you can buy them from other people. So here's like a little crystal gnome holding a basket of mushrooms. And I just thought he was too cute to leave. I wanted to get some like unique looking gnomes that aren't like things that I have. Like not things that you see everywhere all the time. And I got this little scarecrow gnome. See the best way to hold it up for you guys. This little scarecrow gnome, and he has this little card that goes with him. And I just thought these were so cute. They had a few different kinds with these little cards. And I just loved them. So I will read it to you. It says, the Scarecrow Gnome. This little scarecrow gnome lives underground most of the year. Resurfacing to the fields, he protects the crops when fall is near. A symbol of hope and prosperity and the good luck that he'll bring. Through harvest time and always, he's a friend to every living thing. So I just loved that he has like a little card that goes with him. Or her. This one could be a her. And I just thought it was so adorable. And then I got one last one. And this one is a bell. So this one is, it has a little card like this, but I do not know where it went. But it says, the truly magical gnome bell. Gnomes live underground, taking care of trees and flowers too, but they surface every now and then when they know they can help you. So if you need a little luck, keep this magical gnome bell around. He'll bring you just the luck you need when he hears the ringing sound. And it says that that is by A.S. Waldrop. The other one doesn't have a an author. It just says Gaines or Gans, whatever it is at the bottom. But I thought, for one, this makes the most beautiful little like light bell noise. Isn't that so pretty? And then also it's just so cute. I love it. So those are the things that I got on my trip. And I got a few other little things, and I have some of it sitting here. I will probably, like I said, show you stuff that I got or things that I saw that I took pictures or videos of. I'll kind of spread it out probably throughout this next week. I'll just kind of sprinkle it in here and there because I don't want to be posting tons of stuff that's not Yarny content. But this video isn't going to be Yarny content. We went to a bunch of thrift stores, and I got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on VHS. I have like multiple copies of this on DVD as part of like compilation DVDs. I love the Christmas classics, specifically like the claymations. These were like, we watch these every year, and they just are like really special to me. And like, this is like, you watch these and it is Christmas to me. So, I was really excited when I saw this on VHS because I've started collecting VHS tapes, and I have a little collection, quite a decent collection actually, because, you know, of course, like everybody else, I got rid of my VHS because I was a kid when I had my my VHS tapes. Over time, we switched into DVDs, and as I got older, we would like sell our VHS tapes at garage sales and whatnot. And now that I'm a little bit older, I've been like wanting that nostalgia of having the VHS tapes, having, you know, like the classic Disney movies and things like that. So I've been working on building a collection backup of them. And I was like, I need Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I would love to get like as many of the classic Christmas movies as I can on VHS. That would be super cool. So I had to grab that. I grabbed this Animal Crossing manga from Barnes & Noble because I forgot they were coming out with this, and I wanted to see how, if it's any good. They have 3 of them out, but I just grabbed the first one. And basically mangas are just Japanese comics. So if you know anything about Japanese comics, then you'll know about these already. But basically they're just comic books, and that you read them backwards because that's how they read books in Japan. So this would traditionally be the front of a book in America. You'd read it this way. But since it's Japanese, you read it from the back. And this is actually the start. And I've been reading mangas for a long time. I don't read them as much anymore, but when I was like in middle school and high school, I read them more. But I saw that and I was like, I love Animal Crossing, so I had to get it. And then I have a gift that I got from my sister. And I actually have a few little things that I got from her while I was there. And I will be kind of sprinkling those in. I got a mug from her, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys. So, probably maybe in my video tomorrow, I will bring my cup of coffee in, or my tea, whatever I have in the morning, and show that to you guys. But she got me this Projects in Progress book, and it is like super sturdy. I don't know if you can like hear, but it's like not, it's like a really sturdy notebook. And this came from Hobby Lobby, and it's got like a honeycomb pattern on the back and flowers. And then the front has flowers and bees and kind of a gold, like shiny wording. And then inside it has yarn weights, and it's spiral bound. I love spiral bound. Spiral bound anything because it's easier to flip. It has knitting needle and crochet hook sizes, like what their millimeters are and what their letters are. Steel crochet hook sizes. And then this is pretty cool. So it has project number, and then it has all of these different things that you can fill in. So it has title, date started, pattern name, yarn brand / name, yarn weight, color, fiber content, number of skeins used, purchased from, hook or needle size, gauge, size made, finished dimensions, the date that you finished it is up by date started, yardage, lot number, and you can even glue or tape, which I'd probably tape, a yarn sample of that yarn. Isn't that cool? You could even do a little swatch in that shape and put it here. And then you have a spot for additional notes. And then there's a spot to put a picture of the project. So this is super thorough and super cool. And then it's got graph paper. And it's also got this, I'm not really sure what this type is called, but the graph paper that's just dots instead of lines. So it had the page that was a graph paper, then it's got 2 pages of the dotted line type of, or dotted graph paper. And then it goes to the next one, and you know, you've got project number and all of that. Really, really cool. And that's what this whole book is. So you've got all of this with, you can put like really detailed things for projects in here. So what I think I might do is like make this maybe a granny square project book or something. I'm thinking I should make it something themed. So, like it would be cool if this was like all granny squares or something, and I could put like the picture of the granny square or, something like that. I don't know. I'm thinking it might not be granny squares. This could be cool for, if I do like trying out yarns for the channel and I do little swatches. I could do the little swatches to the size of the little box. I don't know. I could use this for planning patterns, because it's got all this stuff. I could put all this information about the pattern, and I could work on planning it out over here, and I could put a picture of like the finished project there. So I don't know, I'm really excited about that. I think it's really cool. And you know, I got that bigger crochet planner from Jenna in a Happy Mail recently. So this bad boy is gonna be let me pull it out. This bad boy is going to be used for a lot of stuff, because it's got a lot of like different sections in it. But I think that one could be useful for like something specific, and just doing like the different varieties of it in there. And you know, I do love my granny squares, so tempting. But it could be really useful for coming up with patterns too. So I don't know yet. I will definitely keep you guys along for the journey on that. I was actually thinking I might start doing some crochet planning and video when I do, and kind of take you guys along for like the planning and filling in the journaling and stuff like that. I thought that could be something fun that we do together. I love books. I love like that smell. If any of you guys are, what is it, bibliophiles, if you guys like books, you'll know the smell of like the paper of like a new book, flipping through the pages. There's just so much that's satisfying.
Wow. That's a really good one. Like, this one's good.
That's mild.